In the previous part, we explored sailboats famous for their ability to endure the ocean for decades. But the list doesn't end there. In the world of ocean-going sailboats, there are designs that have proven their durability through thousands of voyages. Boats mentioned repeatedly in the sailing community when discussing reliability. In this part, we continue that journey, starting with a design that has become an icon for circumnavigations. A small boat that has proven that size is not the deciding factor in conquering the ocean. Top 7. Contessa 32. Contessa 32 is one of the most famous small boats ever to set sail on the ocean. With its modest length, many seeing it for the first time often wonder if such a boat is truly capable of facing harsh offshore conditions. But history has answered that question very clearly. The Contessa 32 was designed with a long keel and a narrow hull, helping it cut through waves very effectively. In high wind conditions, the boat often maintains incredible balance for its size. This helps sailors control the boat more easily, even when the sea becomes unpredictable. Another important factor is the very sturdy hull structure. Contessa 32s have proven their durability through decades of use and many long voyages. However, life on such a small boat also requires adaptation. Limited space means every item must be carefully organized, and every decision to bring more gear on board needs to be weighed. But it is that very simplicity that makes the Contessa 32 a reliable tool for facing the ocean. Top 6. Valiant 40. Valiant 40 is often mentioned as one of the most influential ocean-going sailboat designs. Its hull design combines a cutaway long keel with a separate rudder, creating a balance between steady tracking and good movement performance. In various sea conditions, the Valiant 40 tends to maintain very predictable behavior, which sailors appreciate when facing long voyages. The boat's interior is also laid out with the goal of supporting long-term life at sea. Large storage areas allow for carrying significant reserves for long journeys. However, the history of the Valiant 40 also reminds us that even famous designs can face issues during the early production phase. Some early boats experienced problems with the hull core material. Over time, this was corrected, and well-maintained boats continue to prove the durability of the design. What makes the Valiant 40 special is not a single detail, but the overall balance between performance, control, and structural durability. Top 5. Pacific Seacraft 37. Pacific Seacraft 37 is viewed by many sailors as one of the most sturdily built ocean-going sailboats. Its hull uses solid fiberglass of significant thickness, providing very high strength. The long keel design combined with a protected rudder helps reduce the risk of damage when colliding with floating objects. Another important factor is how the boat behaves when the sea gets rough. The Pacific Seacraft 37 is often described as having very smooth and stable motion on the waves. This not only provides comfort, but also reduces fatigue for sailors on long journeys. When sailors are less tired, their ability to make accurate decisions in critical situations is higher. The boat's interior is sturdily built with many teak details, creating a cozy feel for long trips. But most importantly is the design philosophy focused on long-term durability. The Pacific Seacraft 37 is not the fastest boat on the ocean, but it is designed to keep moving when other boats have to slow down. Top 4. Oyster 56. Oyster 56 represents a different approach to ocean-going sailboats. This is a much larger boat than the previous designs on the list, and that size brings a variety of different advantages. The wide hull and heavy weight help the boat maintain significant stability when facing large waves. The spacious interior allows for carrying much larger amounts of fuel, water, and food, which is crucial for long voyages. The Oyster 56 was also designed with a center cockpit to increase protection for sailors in bad weather. In heavy seas, this cockpit position can help reduce the amount of water flooding the control area. However, a large size also comes with greater responsibility in maintenance and operation. A larger boat has more systems, and that requires a deeper understanding from the owner. But when operated correctly, the Oyster 56 provides a very stable platform for offshore voyages. Top 3. Amiral Super Maramu. Amiral Super Maramu is designed with the goal of serving long-term circumnavigation journeys. One of its most prominent features is the very well-protected center cockpit, providing safety for sailors when weather conditions become extreme. The boat is also equipped with many automation systems that help reduce the workload for sailors during long journeys. For example, the in-mast furling system allows for adjusting the sail area quickly without leaving the cockpit. The Amel Super Maramu is also famous for its self-sufficiency, thanks to large fuel and water capacities. This allows the boat to undertake very long journeys without needing frequent stops. However, like any complex system, these features require careful maintenance. Owners of the Amel Super Maramu often say that the key to keeping the boat reliable is understanding each of its systems thoroughly. When everything is properly cared for, this boat can be a very safe platform for long journeys. Top 2. Hallberg Rasse 42F. Hallberg Rasse 42F is a design famous for its high construction quality and stable sea handling. The boat utilizes a center cockpit combined with a sturdy hull, providing a good level of protection for sailors in bad weather. The Hallberg Rasse 42F is also known for its finely finished wood interior, creating a cozy living space for long trips. But behind that beauty is a structure designed to endure harsh conditions on the open ocean. The hull is solidly built, and critical systems are all logically arranged for easy inspection and maintenance. One of the reasons many sailors choose the Hallberg Rasse 42F is its very predictable behavior at sea. When winds are strong and waves are large, the boat still maintains stability, helping sailors feel more confident while helming. And sometimes, that very stability is the most important factor when facing the vast ocean. Top 1. Westsail 32. Westsail 32 has long been an icon of ocean-going sailboats. With a thick hull, long keel, and heavy weight for its size, this boat was designed with a single goal: durability. Many seeing the Westsail 32 for the first time might think it's too heavy and too slow. But out on the ocean, speed isn't always the most important factor. What matters more is the ability to continue moving steadily in difficult conditions. The Westsail 32 is famous for its ability to endure bad weather and maintain a steady heading even when the sea becomes violent. Many circumnavigations have been completed on these boats, and those stories have reinforced its reputation. The interior of the Westsail 32 is relatively simple but very sturdy, suitable for long trips where durability is prioritized over luxury. And perhaps that is exactly what makes the Westsail 32 the most mentioned name when talking about the most reliable sailboats ever to set sail on the ocean. This list shows that reliability on the ocean does not depend on the size or speed of the boat. It depends on the design philosophy, build quality, and how the boat behaves when facing heavy seas. The boats in this list have proven their value over many years and many long voyages. If you find this content helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring more interesting stories about the world of sailing and ocean crossing journeys.